The creation proves the infinite creator, specifically fractals. I'm about to show you. A fractal is a shape that repeats itself on every scale. It is literally a visual representation of infinity, endlessly repeating, endlessly expanding. When you zoom into it, you just keep seeing smaller copies of the whole. If you could see infinity in the physical, it would look like that. The kind of patterns that repeat from the smallest scale, like the back of a leaf, to the largest scale. This spiral shape is called the golden ratio, or the Fibonacci sequence, like a fingerprint of God stamped into everything he made. Is it any coincidence that God's nature is infinite, eternal, outside of time? The Bible says in Romans 1:20, for his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things that have been made. So we're without excuse. God's power and nature are visible in the created order. And Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, he has put eternity into man's heart. The Creator's creation is physical, temporary, bound by time, but God left an infinite signature in the temporary world he made. Just look at life. Everything, trees, plants, hurricanes, your lungs, the human body, seashells, plants, animals, fruit, vegetables, is built on fractals. Again, this geometrical shape is the golden ratio, also called the Fibonacci sequence. Everything in creation shares the same foundational blueprint, pointing back to a single source. Very bones in our body follow this same mathematical ratio. It's not that this just looks close to the pattern. No, it literally is it. Living things grow from it. Colossians in the Bible says Jesus is the image, the visible expression, the exact imprint of the invisible God, the Creator incarnate, God in the flesh. He's before all things, and in him all things hold together. Hebrews 1:3 says, Jesus is the radiance of the glory of God, the exact imprint of his nature, and he upholds the universe by the word of his power. He sustains everything. He's the glue. The source of all life preserves it and sustains it. Look at the shape of a tree. It starts with one, then that one becomes two, then those two split, then those two split, and again and again. Look at the story of humanity. God is the source, the trunk, then he makes two, Adam and Eve, then they split and multiply into a family tree. Look at the back of a leaf. The veins branch out just like the tree it grew from. Even our bodies have a trunk which splits. That branches out into fingers and toes. Lightning, mountains, snowflakes, pine cones. It's everywhere. Our lungs, the brain, and look where the pineal gland, where the consciousness resides, is. Right in the source where everything else grows from. God gives the growth and sustains it. Seashells. See that? Jesus says he's the vine and we're the branches, and to abide in him, to bear good fruit. Apart from connection to the source, you're a dead branch. The question is, are you plugged in? Because once you are, life just flows the way it was always meant to.